Hi all, Hal here with more 7 Days to Die ValMod, and as you can see, we are back out at the monument build. We've gotten a little bit more done. We are in day 104 at 10 a.m. Yay! And we're going to go ahead and get more stuff done in here, but first we have to get started, so let's go. Okay, so what we're doing is I went ahead and laid out some supports. For those who remember the big build that I did in my single player, we're following kind of the same strategy. Basically, we've got supports about 5 blocks away from each other, and what this allows us to do is to basically tie all of this stuff together so that the structural integrity is reinforced on multiple fronts. And the nice thing is that, you know, it basically gives you a template to work from as you're moving up as well. So just like that, because what we're going to end up doing is tying all this stuff together here, and this will give us our ledges. So the folks on the server, specifically Shades and a few others, were nice enough to go ahead and make a bunch of materials for me. Apparently the cops don't like what I'm doing, so hey, you know. Wouldn't be the first time, right? Oh, but yeah, so jokes aside. Basically, some of the folks on the server have been really nice about helping provide resources for me on this build, and I do appreciate it. So I just want to give a quick shout out to the folks who have been leaving me little goodie bags here and there. So it's greatly appreciated. It's making this go much, much quicker. And I didn't want to do this yet. I'll have to take this line out. Yeah. So I need to take. I want to take this line out so that we can go ahead and fill in all of this block here. So using all of our wonderful handy dandy concrete mix. Now, the reason I build like this is because, like I said, it gives you a little bit of a build key, so you know if you're doing things the way you need to be doing them or not. And you are going to come down this way. And go ahead and get the rest of these in here. Alright. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Because, like I said, I don't want to have a situation where we basically end up with things that we can't get to. Because as we are building, there, now I have to find my way out of here. Yeah, so as we're building, I don't want to have a situation where we end up placing blocks back here that we can't get into later to get them upgraded. So I'm going to just kind of do this as we go. So this way we get everything upgraded, we keep everything looking good. And hopefully we keep it all secure. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these in here. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do the rest of this as mostly a time lapse, just so you can see what's going on and how we're doing things. So that way, if you have any questions later, you can come back and say, how did you, we saw you do this. If it's something that I think about while we're doing it, I'll do a little cut in there, come back, explain what's going on. But for the most part, I think we're just going to go ahead and time lapse the rest of this. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get going on this, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
When you moved out, your mother said, give love, you get love in return. If you only knew you had so many bridges left to burn. put your trust in all that wealth. You measure all in what you own. You don't worry about your health, but you do fear being left alone. You may double your guards, but no one really knows about your house of cards that the wind blows. I was always by your side, and it's time to set it straight. No more talk about your fast life. If you want it, then you have to wait. I see your every flaw. I see your home made out of straw while the wind blows. Secret well kept, but everyone knows. You try to keep it so still, but the wind blows.
And we're back. So, we've gotten to the point now where what we're going to need to do is this inner ring of supports here will basically get built up so that we can support the rest of this. So we're going to have to basically go down, build these things up, bring in a bunch of stuff here. And then what you can see from the center area here, what we were talking about if you were here for the live stream, we were talking about having basically, there will be this little antechamber here, and then there's going to be 3 rooms, right? 1, 2, and 3. And these are basically for the folks who are the premium backers. So if you're on Patreon, if you are a paid sponsor over on a YouTube side, which is the same as the subscriber for the Twitch, if you're on any of these services, basically you're going to be in one of these 3 rooms. So we'll have like tier 1, tier 2, and then tier 3 back here, I think. That's how we're going to do it. And there'll be signs over it and everything and explaining, what's going on. But for those who weren't here for the live stream, what we're doing is we're actually building a monument to all of the folks at the that are part of the community. So if you are a normal subscriber over on the YouTube side of the house, which we recently hit 2,000 backers there, We have some subscribers over on the Twitch side of the house. We have the folks over in the Patreon side, both of which are really helping to keep the community going. As you are probably aware, there's all sorts of shenanigans going on with YouTube and its monetization system. So it becomes much more important for these non-AdSense based revenue streams, I guess you could say. So that's one of the reasons why you're seeing so much about this stuff going on basically YouTube and Twitch and everything, is because YouTube is basically making it very, very, very difficult for content creators to actually make any type of revenue. You know, even if it's just because I've never done this for the money, right? First off, I think everybody knows that. But it's gotten to the point where it's very difficult for me to continue doing the things that I want to do with YouTube, simply because of the fact that while I'm not doing it for the money, there are things that you need to do in order to survive in the world, and unfortunately this is one of them. So that's why you're seeing all of the channels that didn't normally do merchandising before, they're starting to do merch things now, and it's just, yeah. So anyway, enough of the drama, right? We're not here for the drama, we're here for the fun. So let's get some fun stuff going. Alright, so what we're doing now is I'm basically setting markers so I know where the supports are here. So this way we can continue building up a little bit. And I may bring these down, actually. Just to give that much more support here. But so now for the folks that are watching, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad and make you feel like you have to go throw money at anything, because that is definitely not what what I'm trying to do. I just want to let everybody know that I do appreciate the support, be it just as, you know, following as a subscriber, interacting with me on the videos or during the live streams, the comments, the questions, all of those things really do help the channel, and they're greatly appreciated when people do them. So, you know, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that does contribute to the community. And like I said, just being a member of the community is a great way to contribute. So thank you. And this allows me to do, you know, a little bit more stuff for you all. Have some fun with, you know, what we can do and what we can get away with in the game and on YouTube in general. It's, you know, it all comes back to you as the community members. And I just want to let everybody know that it is appreciated. You know, all the jokes aside, all the complaining about random YouTube craziness. At the end of the day, it is appreciated, and you guys are greatly appreciated for the continued support, as well as the friendships that you've offered over the years. And hopefully, we're gonna make something nice for you. No. I'm going to try to anyway. See how this works out here. You are going to be an odd number, aren't you? Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And we're going to bring you back this way. Alright, now we're going to have to do basically the same thing over here. You are going to be, let's go this way for you. That ties you together there. Because what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have to come back and basically put interior walls in here at some point, so I'm trying to figure out where we can get away with putting things. Let's go ahead and take you guys out for now. There's gonna be a wall there, so if we're doing a wall there, I guess we can do a wall here. So we can do a wall there, right? And we'll leave that just so it's connected. Alright. And let's try to figure out if I want to deal with having this be a little bit smaller, or are we going to have... Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and just finish building the exterior, and then we will carve out what we need to in everything else. How's that sound? We will figure it out. And I can get down there and fill in the frames from underneath, so I'm not too worried about that portion of it. And you are going to go like a so. It's kind of funny to see how far this thing has come along. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do another little bit of it. Actually, you know what? We've already seen how most of this is going up, so I think I'm just going to do a quick cut, and I'll bring you back when we're a little further along. All right? So we'll see y'all shortly. And look at how close we're getting here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And we're back. Okay, so what we've been working on is we've been working on the exterior, we've been working on the interior. I'm actually working on the interior right now, so let me see. I don't know if that's where I need it to be or not. So what I need to do. Okay, so that's that one. That's that one. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these, see if we can... Yay, look at that. So we're using that as a marker so that we can see where we need to go to place the rest of the supports in here. Oh, come on. Thank you. So yeah, it's been a long day. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish getting these in. And I think what we're going to do is the rest of it's going to be finishing work, but I wanted to show you just exactly what we've gotten done so far today. Because this has been a fairly long day. As you can tell, we are going into the running hour for the zombies, so that's not necessarily a good thing to be in the middle of nowhere when that kicks off. So go ahead and finish these up really quick. Make sure everything over here is still solid. Yeah, okay. So we have now got the basically somewhere in here's the entrance. There we go. We now have a little bit of a pyramid going on. Let's show you. We were able to finish up the entrance. We went ahead and put in some little blocks here, and I'll show you what we did with those. Basically, we used the ramp stairs for this. We used the ramp stair tips for the middle piece here, and then we used the regular ramp stairs for the exterior pieces, or I should say the end pieces. And when we placed it with another just regular block there, it actually gives us a nice little texture, so I like the way that worked out. And this is what we have on the interior. So what we're going to do is I'm going to work on probably the rest of this off camera. We're going to put a top on this. But in order to do that, I need to build out the interior rooms. And, well, I don't want to do that on camera because, well, then it takes all the surprise away. So we're going to go ahead and call this one here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, throw them down in the section below. And if you haven't done so already or you're new to the channel, I do ask that you subscribe as well, since the subscriptions, the likes, and the comments all help the channel to grow, as does sharing it out on social media. So if you are one of those social butterflies, it would be greatly appreciated. On that note, we're out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week, and we will see you back here next time for more 7 Days to Die. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, still so much more to do.